I'm Nixie, and today we're in the kitchen because we're looking at Miniverse Make It Mini Appliances Series 2. So we've got 4 capsules here today because there are 4 different styles, but 2 colours within each style. So you can tell what you're getting from this picture on the front, you just don't get to know which colour choice is inside. So it could be either yellow or teal for the mixer, blue or pink for the snow cone machine, pink or yellow for the cotton candy maker, then pink or teal for the ice cream maker. So we're going to check out all 4 and just get a surprise with what colour. So I'm going to start off with the mixer. Right, let's see how good these are. No. Yay! Okay, so let's open it up and see what colour. And we have the yellow mixer. Okay, so if we turn this handle, it mixes, then can pull up so we can get at the bowl, and if we just twist, the bowl comes off. And the bowl is white, but it does have a little yellow speckle pattern. Right, so instead of little bags of stuff, we've got this, so I guess we just kind of peel this. In here we have a mini cupcake pan, a tray, a spatula, and a measuring jug. Then in this second one, we get choco cake mix, chocolate syrup, and some white chocolate chips. And finally we get all these guides, which give you warnings and tips about how to make everything. And then here is our collector's guide, which visually shows you how to make everything. And this is why we started with a mixer, because this has the longest setting time. Okay, so on the measuring cup we've got a level where we need to put our powder to. So if we just sprinkle this in, just level it. Okay, and we still do have quite a lot of mixture left, so we can potentially make more cakes at a later date. We then pour this into the bowl. So on the other side of our measuring cup, it's got the line for the liquid. So let's pour that. Again, there is more liquid left, so I haven't taken this off fully, and we will screw this back down. I mean, I do kind of like that you have the opportunity to make more of this at later dates. I think it's nice it's got a bit more longevity than just make it once and that's it. Okay, now we need to pour this in and we mix it for 1 minute. Okay, this is way too low for mixing anything. It doesn't actually go into it properly. I like the idea, but the actuality was not happening. I mean, I also think it would be easier if this is in here, so then we can pour it better into the mould. Okay, so let's just pour. So yeah, the mix was cute, but maybe irrelevant in this situation. Right, we do now need to put a couple of pieces of the little white chocolate. I hope they don't stink too much. You know, I'm not sure those chocolate chips are adding much, but we'll let it set and see how it goes. Right, so I've just washed the bowl up, and like I said, it's a good job that I just wanted the appliance. I wasn't actually looking at it to be practical, because it just wasn't practical. The mixer is almost like ½ centimetre sort of above the bottom of the bowl. That was never going to mix. But it's fine, it's a cute mixer, that's what we wanted, and we're going to get some bonus cakes out of it. Let's open the ice cream next. Right, let's see what colour we get. It's the pink one, although slightly peach pink. So in here we have 2 packs of vanilla soft serve. So we'll only open 1. And then in here we have, so the box with the ice cream cones, some sprinkles, assuming that's the stand for the cones. And I'm guessing this is something that's going to push something somewhere. Okay, so it appears we have to take this top off, remove the lid of one of the soft serves, then put that in here, place this back on top. I'm still not sure what this is for, maybe it's for cleaning? Right, let's just get the ice cream cones out. So they kind of have a false bottom there, so you don't have to fill it too far. Right, then we seem to just need to remove this little plug bit here. And then I think it's a case of kind of pushing down on this button to get our ice cream. I don't know if you're meant to use just like the whole one for one ice cream. I mean, that's kind of cool. I don't know if I attempt sprinkles or not, do I? Maybe I should just try and very carefully place them one by one. Come on. And you were able to make 2 from one of these. And I think I did better with that second one. I pressed a bit harder and it seemed to come out nicer. So when I've opened it up, I've just got that little bit left. I still have no idea what this is for. But I must say, I am pleased with this. This worked as it should have. Which is just as well, because the mixer you can just put in the background as a kitchen, but soft serve machine, unless you've got a fun fair, I guess. You know, I'm just wondering, are you meant to somehow do that? Get this out and then clean the inside in case you wanted to refill it with something? I feel that's the only logical explanation. So these just need 20 minutes to harden, but the ice cream maker, I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. Right, the next capsule we're doing the snow cones, because this also has a little bit of setting time. Right, what colour machine are we gonna get? Okay, so we've got pink. Now you can see that definitely actually was peach. That wasn't pink, that was peach. So, machine, then in this one we have our resin, we have a scoop, we have a nozzle, and we have some ice. We also get a spoon, another little stand, what I'm guessing is going to go in the stand, a tub for shaved ice, and 2 cute little sort of spade-shaped spoons. Okay, so for this one I think we're doing some random stuff that's really unnecessary. And by unnecessary I mean it's about the fun, it's not about the actual practicality of making the snow cones. So it says I need to tip my ice in the top here. Okay, probably a bit less than that. Right, so we're just going to put ice to fill that bit. We then need to put this top in. And then I think it's a case of just twist it. Okay, no, there's me thinking it's pointless. No, this is actually breaking up a bit more than it was, to be fair to it. So we're gonna do that a little while now. Okay, that was tough and took a lot of time. And I wasn't reading properly. You're only meant to put like 3 scoops in at a time. And whilst we're talking about me not reading stuff, I was right about that little stick thing and the cartridge for cleaning. Anyway, let's open this drawer, if we can. Come on. This is a very stiff drawer. And this is not the best design. Look at how much ice has fallen down the back. I probably did more ice than I really needed, but no matter. I thought I'd just do the whole bag. Okay, so this doesn't really say how much resin I need to use. So we're just gonna squeeze an amount in, mix and see how we go. I mean, I assume we want a reasonable amount because we need it to stick together. Okay, so I think that's probably not the worst consistency. I did put quite a bit of resin in. And I am using a cocktail stick rather than the spoon because I want to keep the spoon nice. Although I think I am going to have to use the spoon to scoop it in. But we'll try and clean it afterwards so we still have a nice spoon left. So, I guess you kind of just scoop and plonk it in. I've never had a snow cone, it's quite an American thing I feel. Right, and there we go, I've done my best to sort of shape them. And unfortunately the weather's not the best outside, so we're going to have to use UV instead of sunlight. So we'll just try and set them. And there we go, set. So this machine, it was just really hard to be like grinding it up. So it was cool, it was effective, it worked, it just was a bit of a pain to do that part. But let's move on to our final capsule, the cotton candy. Right. No, let's not get that open. And we're either getting a pink or yellow machine. So which will it be? It is the yellow machine, if we can get it out. So we've got the cotton candy machine and an orange cream and 2 strawberries. And we've got some bags and wires to tie them. And then in this one we have a mystery. Nope, it was a stand with 2 holes, but we've got 3 sticks for each of those. So this one's potentially the most simple because there's no setting time, no drying, nothing. We just have the little canister on here, which we then kind of need to transfer to one of these little sticks. So just remove that. And now, because it's got sort of like little grippy bits, I guess we've got to just try and get it gripped on. Like that. Ah, yep. And just rotate. Come on. rotate. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Guess until it just all comes off. Like so. Doesn't really suggest how you fix the end bit. Maybe if we just sort of fluff it out, it might. Maybe. Maybe not. But it's kind of cute. But I really cannot carry on calling this cotton candy. In the UK we call it candy floss, and it just feels wrong calling it cotton candy. It just doesn't sound right to me. Okay, let's see how easily this goes into the bag. Then we just need to scrunch it up and use these fasteners. And there we go, that's actually quite... Even though it was really simple, that was weirdly quite fun. Right, I want to do another one. Let's just try and get that. Okay, I'm not sure how you're meant to put this one in here because the bag just doesn't really allow for it, but you can put it without the bag in the little stand. Okay, I like that one. I didn't think I was going to because I didn't think it had much interest to it, but I don't know why. That just, the simplicity for some reason was just enjoyable. But before we finish off and look at them all together, let's just pop these out the mould. It should have been long enough by now. Actually, let's just get their little plate. Right, and there we go. The chocolate chips were a little bit random, but it's okay. And they're a touch sticky, so maybe they did need a little bit longer, but no matter. So here is everything we've made today. We've got little cakes, we've got snow cones, we've got candy floss, and we have ice cream. I think in terms of success, the ice cream and the candy floss, the machines worked the best for what they're supposed to do. The snow cone machine, whilst it worked, it just was quite a lot of sort of turning that thing and grinding the ice up. It felt a bit tedious and it was just a little bit stiff to do. The mixer just didn't work at all for making these, but that's fine. We're going to forgive it because I actually quite like the mixer. Out of all the things here, I wanted that mixer. I mean, how cute is that? I'm not 100% sure if this mixer is maybe a touch big for Barbie. I mean, you'd definitely get away with it. And I think mixers are quite big. It just, I don't know, it looks quite bulky. But it also is pretty cool. So it's going to be going in Barbie Kitchen. I mean, probably not this one because this one's pink. And now with these ones, they're very sort of funfair themed. And I don't really have a funfair setting to use them in currently. So not quite as useful as that mixer. But I really enjoyed making the items today with them. So, you know, we've got the fun treats. I almost forgot about the cute little scoops. I mean, obviously you could have set it in there, but I didn't. Anyway, let me know which of the appliances was your favourite. And thanks very much for watching as we checked out Series 2. If you like this video, please do hit the thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos, do subscribe, and I'll see you all soon. Bye!